Ladies and gentlemen, let me remind you of a truth as old as time. The words you speak are seeds that carry life or death. In every interaction, in every conversation, you have the power to either open the doors of possibility or close them entirely. This is not merely a social tactic. It is a principle of life. Words are spiritual capsules, delivering not just messages, but intent, energy, and purpose. First, words carry the power to shape relationships and establish connections. The words carry immense power. They can build bridges, foster understanding, and establish meaningful connections among individuals. This power lies in their ability to convey thoughts, emotions, and intentions, influencing how people perceive and relate to one another. Language forms the foundation of human interaction, serving as the primary means by which we express ourselves and interpret the world around us. Understanding the profound impact of words on relationships requires delving into their multifaceted role in communication, connection, and social bonding. At its core, language is a tool for expressing ideas. When we speak or write, we translate our internal experiences into a form that others can understand. This process of articulation is not merely about transferring information. It is also about sharing perspectives and emotions. The words we choose shape the message we convey, influencing how others interpret our intentions. For example, the difference between saying, "I'm disappointed in you," and "I expected something different," can significantly alter how the recipient perceives the interaction. The former may feel accusatory, potentially causing defensiveness, while the latter is more neutral and invites dialogue. Such nuances highlight the delicate interplay between words and emotional resonance. One of the most profound ways in which words shape relationships is through the establishment of trust. Trust is a cornerstone of any meaningful connection, and it is often built or eroded through communication. Words have the power to reassure, affirm, and validate, fostering a sense of security and mutual respect. For instance, consistent expressions of gratitude, such as "Thank you for always being there for me," reinforce the value of the relationship. Conversely, words that betray confidence or dismiss feelings can undermine trust. A careless comment like "You're overreacting" can diminish the other person's sense of being understood, potentially straining the bond. Moreover, words can create emotional intimacy, a key element of strong relationships. Sharing personal experiences, vulnerabilities, and aspirations through open and honest communication deepens connections. When individuals feel safe to express themselves without fear of judgment, they are more likely to develop a profound sense of closeness. Phrases like "I appreciate your honesty," or "It means a lot that you trust me with this," convey acceptance and encourage further sharing. This mutual exchange of thoughts and feelings fosters empathy, helping individuals understand each other's inner worlds. However, words can also act as barriers to connection when used carelessly or maliciously. Negative language, such as insults, criticism, or dismissiveness, can inflict emotional wounds and create distance. The adage, "Words can hurt," is a testament to the lasting impact of verbal harm. For example, repeated instances of belittling comments like "You'll never succeed" can erode self-esteem and breed resentment, ultimately weakening the relationship. On the other hand, reframing criticism constructively such as saying, "Let's find a way to improve this together," can transform potential conflict into an opportunity for growth and collaboration. May go into defensive and constructive mode. Cultural and social contexts also play a significant role in how words shape relationships. Language is deeply influenced by cultural norms, values, and traditions, which dictate what is considered polite, respectful, or offensive. In some cultures, indirect communication and subtlety are valued, while others prioritize directness and clarity. Understanding these cultural nuances is crucial for building effective connections. For instance, a straightforward comment that might be appreciated in one culture could be perceived as rude in another. By being mindful of these differences, individuals can navigate cross-cultural interactions with greater sensitivity and awareness, enhancing their ability to establish meaningful relationships. Furthermore, the advent of digital communication has added new dimensions to the power of words in shaping relationships. Text messages, emails, and social media posts lack the nonverbal cues present in face-to-face interactions, such as tone of voice and body language. As a result, the choice of words becomes even more critical in conveying intent and emotion. Misunderstandings are more likely when messages are ambiguous or lack context. This, for example, a short reply like "sure" might be interpreted as indifferent or annoyed, depending on the recipient's perspective. To mitigate such risks, people often rely on emojis, punctuation, and careful phrasing to clarify their meaning and maintain positive connections in digital spaces. In addition to spoken and written language, nonverbal communication plays a complementary role in shaping relationships. Gestures, facial expressions, and tone of voice can either reinforce or contradict the words being spoken. A warm smile and a gentle tone can enhance the impact of affirming words, while crossed arms and a harsh tone may diminish their sincerity. Being attuned to these nonverbal cues helps individuals align their verbal and nonverbal messages, creating a more cohesive and authentic form of communication. Another aspect of the power of words lies in their ability to inspire and motivate. Encouraging language such as "I believe in you" or "you're capable of achieving great things" can instill confidence and drive in others. Such words serve as a source of strength during challenging times, reinforcing the support and belief that underpin strong relationships. Similarly, collective language, such as "we're in this together" or "let's figure it out," fosters a sense of unity and shared purpose, strengthening the bond between individuals. On a broader scale, the power of words extends beyond individual relationships to influence entire communities and societies. Inspirational speeches, literary works, and public discourse have historically shaped collective values, mobilized social movements, and brought about change. Leaders like Martin Luther King Jr., whose words inspired millions to fight for civil rights, exemplify how language can unite people around a common cause. Similarly, literature and art have the capacity to evoke empathy and understanding, bridging divides and fostering a sense of shared humanity. Let me now come to you, the audience, to listen. However, the influence of words is not always positive. Propaganda, hate speech, and misinformation demonstrate how language can be weaponized to manipulate, divide, and harm. Recognizing this potential underscores the responsibility that comes with the power of words. By choosing language that uplifts and unites rather than alienates and destroys, individuals can contribute to a culture of respect and understanding. Words carry the profound power to shape relationships and establish connections. They serve as the medium through which we express ourselves, build trust, and foster emotional intimacy. While their potential to heal and strengthen bonds is immense, their misuse can create barriers and inflict harm. By being mindful of our language choices, we can harness the transformative power of words to nurture meaningful connections, bridge cultural divides, and inspire positive change. In a world where communication is central to human experience, the thoughtful use of words remains one of the most powerful tools for creating and sustaining relationships. Secondly, communication must go beyond the surface to engage the heart and mind. Communication is a fundamental aspect of human interaction, shaping the way we connect with others, exchange ideas, and understand the world around us. It is not merely about the transmission of information, but about creating a space where deeper understanding, connection, and change can take place. While surface-level communication is often enough for day-to-day exchanges, truly effective communication goes beyond the superficial. To truly engage both the heart and mind, communication must be intentional, authentic, and empathetic. It must reach beyond just facts, figures, and surface-level pleasantries to touch the emotional and intellectual aspects of the individual. At its most basic level, service communication includes everyday exchanges, greetings, small talk, and basic logistical interactions. For example, when you ask someone how they are doing, the answer might simply be fine or good, and the conversation doesn't move beyond this service level. This kind of communication is important in maintaining social norms and creating a sense of social cohesion, but it often lacks the depth to create meaningful connections. There are so many. These exchanges are functional, but they do not contribute to the cultivation of empathy, understanding, or transformation. To go beyond the surface, communication must address not only what is being said, but also the underlying emotions, values, and ideas that shape how people think and feel. When we engage the heart, we are addressing the emotional core of human beings. Emotions play a significant role in how we understand and interpret the world. People are not simply logical beings. They are driven by feelings, experiences, and inner desires. Communication that reaches the heart goes beyond the mere exchange of information. It resonates with the listener's personal experiences, values, and beliefs. It shows empathy and understanding and allows individuals to feel heard, seen, and validated. Emotional engagement fosters connection, trust, and intimacy. It allows for a more profound bond between individuals as they feel that their inner world is being acknowledged and respected. This emotional engagement is essential in relationships, whether personal or professional. Without it, communication can feel cold, distant, and impersonal. For instance, when a leader communicates with their team, simply delivering instructions or feedback is not enough. To truly engage the team, the leader must acknowledge their emotions, concerns, and aspirations. A leader who shows genuine care for the well-being of their team members, who listens with empathy and responds to emotional cues, builds trust and motivation. On the other hand, a leader who ignores the emotional dimension of communication risks alienating their team and creating an environment of disengagement and discontent. Engaging the heart in communication fosters a sense of belonging and shared purpose, which is critical in any relationship or organizational context. In addition to the emotional aspect, communication must also engage the mind. Human beings are also intellectual creatures, constantly seeking understanding, meaning, and clarity. For communication to truly resonate, it must challenge the mind and encourage critical thinking. Engaging the mind involves presenting ideas that are thought-provoking, logical, and relevant. It requires clear and precise communication, ensuring that the audience can grasp the concepts being presented and see the value in what is being shared. It is not enough to simply share information. It is essential to present it in a way that connects with the intellectual interests and needs of the audience. And when communicating with the mind in mind, clarity is crucial. Complex ideas need to be broken down into digestible, understandable pieces. The communicator must be mindful of the audience's level of knowledge and adapt their message accordingly. This may involve using metaphors, analogies, or examples to make abstract concepts more tangible and relatable. In many cases, people may not immediately grasp the significance of an idea unless it is framed in a context that makes sense to them. Edging the mind also means encouraging reflection and offering space for questions and dialogue. A conversation that stimulates intellectual engagement is one that invites people to think critically, consider new perspectives, and challenge their assumptions. Moreover, communication that engages both the heart and the mind can inspire action. When people feel emotionally connected to a cause or idea, they are more likely to take action. But when that emotional connection is paired with intellectual understanding, the action taken is often more informed and meaningful. This is particularly evident in the realms of education, social movements, and leadership. For example, a teacher who inspires students by not only engaging them emotionally with the subject matter, but also providing them with the intellectual tools to understand and apply the material, creates a more enriching learning experience. Similarly, a social movement that appeals to both the emotions and intellect of its supporters can generate deeper and more lasting impact. The emotional pull may motivate people to get involved, but it is the intellectual understanding of the issue at hand that sustains their commitment over time. The importance of balancing emotional and intellectual engagement in communication cannot be overstated. When only one aspect is emphasized, the message may feel incomplete or unconvincing. Emotional appeals without intellectual depth can seem manipulative or shallow, while intellectual arguments without emotional resonance can come across as cold and impersonal. The individual distinction between success and failure is the root problem of confusion and handing. The most impactful communication acknowledges both the heart and the mind, creating a balanced experience that connects on multiple levels. It allows the listener or reader to not only feel the significance of the message, but also understand why it matters. This dual engagement creates a holistic experience that is more likely to inspire change, foster connection, and build trust. Creating communication that truly reaches both the heart and mind requires intention and effort. It requires active listening, empathy, and self-awarenesses. Communicators must be attuned to the emotional and intellectual needs of their audience and be willing to adjust their approach based on feedback and context. This is particularly important in diverse settings where people may have different backgrounds, experiences, and ways of interpreting messages. Effective communication must be adaptable, taking into account the unique perspectives of the individuals involved. Furthermore, the medium of communication can also play a significant role in engaging both the heart and the mind. In today's digital age, communication often occurs through texts, emails, social media, and other forms of virtual interaction. While these mediums offer convenience and accessibility, they also present challenges in terms of emotional engagement. Written words lack the immediacy and nuance of face-to-face conversation, which can make it more difficult to convey emotions and build connection. However, even within these constraints, it is possible to craft messages that appeal to both the heart and mind. By carefully choosing words, tone, and language, communicators can still foster a sense of emotional resonance and intellectual clarity, even in virtual interactions. Effective communication is not just about exchanging information, but about building understanding and connection. It goes beyond the surface by engaging both the heart and mind, allowing for a deeper, more meaningful experience. Communication that addresses both emotional and intellectual needs fosters trust, empathy, and collaboration. It allows individuals to feel heard, valued, and understood, while also providing them with the tools and insights to make informed decisions and take action. Whether in personal relationships, professional settings, or broader societal context, communication that engages the heart and mind is transformative. It has the power to inspire change, strengthen relationships, and build a more connected and compassionate world. Ultimately, the key to successful communication lies in its ability to create a shared experience. It is about recognizing the humanity of those with whom we are communicating, acknowledging their emotions and intellect, and responding in a way that fosters mutual respect and understanding. When communication goes beyond the surface and engages both the heart and the mind, it becomes a tool for connection, growth, and positive change. By embracing the emotional and intellectual dimensions of communication, we can cultivate deeper, more meaningful relationships and create a world that values empathy, understanding, and intellectual curiosity. Third, genuine interest in others transforms ordinary exchanges into extraordinary ones. Genuine interest in others is a transformative force that can elevate even the most ordinary exchanges into extraordinary connections. When we take the time to truly understand and care about those around us, the quality of our interactions deepens and flourishes. Ordinary conversations, typically limited to basic pleasantries or transactional exchanges, can turn into rich, meaningful dialogues when we bring genuine curiosity, empathy, and attentiveness to the table. This simple yet powerful shift in approach allows us to not only forge deeper relationships, but also create environments where trust, respect, and connection thrive. At the core of genuine interest is the recognition that every individual has a unique story, perspective, and experience that shapes how they see the world. When we show true interest in others, we acknowledge their humanity in a way that elevates them as individuals, rather than just participants in a fleeting social exchange. This shift changes the dynamic from one of superficial interaction to one of mutual respect and understanding. The results are profound. When people feel that they are being heard and understood, they are more likely to engage openly and authentically. The simple act of asking someone about their day, their passions, or their challenges can open doors to a deeper connection that far exceeds the usual exchange of pleasantries. The foundation of genuine interest lies in the ability to listen deeply and attentively. Active listening is not just about hearing words. It involves engaging with the speaker's emotions, thoughts, and intentions. It requires setting aside distractions and being fully present in the moment. In today's fast-pacing world, where distractions are abundant, the ability to listen attentively can be rare. However, when we practice this art of listening, we create a space where the other person feels valued, seen, and heard. This leads to a richer conversation where both parties are able to share more meaningfully. Instead of merely exchanging facts or opinions, the interaction becomes a space for genuine exchange, an opportunity for each person to reveal more of themselves. Moreover, showing genuine interest involves asking questions that go beyond surface-level inquiries. Instead of asking, "How was your day?" and accepting a simple response like "good," we can ask questions that invite deeper reflection, such as, "What was the highlight of your day?" or "What made you smile today?" These types of questions signal that we are truly interested in the other person's experience and that we care about the details that matter to them. In doing so, we encourage them to reflect more deeply on their own lives and share a more authentic version of themselves. As a result, the exchange moves beyond small talk and into the realm of meaningful dialogue. The transformative power of genuine interest also manifests in how we respond to others. When we engage with genuine curiosity, our responses become more thoughtful, considerate, and nuanced. Instead of offering generic or automatic replies, we tailor our responses to the individual we are communicating with. For example, if someone expresses excitement about a new project they are working on, a response fueled by genuine interest might involve asking about the challenges they anticipate or how they are approaching the task. This not only encourages the person to elaborate further, but it also shows that we are truly invested in their experience. Such responses foster a deeper connection and invite more meaningful exchanges. It's a reflection of the fact that we see the person as more than just a participant in a conversation, but as someone whose thoughts, feelings, and perspectives are worth exploring. And this evening, I'm thrilled to welcome Jason Rader. Jason Rader is the co-author of Conversations with Nature and is the editor of the manuscript. As we develop the habit of showing genuine interest, we begin to notice a ripple effect in our interactions. Our willingness to engage authentically encourages others to do the same. It creates an environment of openness where people feel comfortable expressing themselves without fear of judgment or dismissal. When others see that we are truly present and invested in their stories, they are more likely to return the favor, sharing their thoughts, feelings, and experiences in a way that deepens their relationship. This mutual exchange strengthens bonds, fostering a sense of community, understanding, and belonging. There are also profound societal implications to cultivating genuine interest in others. When we engage with people in a way that goes beyond surface-level interactions, we contribute to a culture of connection and empathy. In a world that often feels divided or disconnected, this simple act of showing authentic care for others can help bridge gaps between individuals, communities, and even nations. By fostering understanding and emotional resonance, we create a foundation for greater social harmony and cooperation. Our interactions, when grounded in genuine interest, have the power to break down barriers, build trust, and encourage collaboration. The word network reflects the interaction between people on various levels, surrounding the range of human emotion. Furthermore, showing genuine interest can have a significant impact in the workplace, where relationships often revolve around task-oriented exchanges. In professional settings, genuine interest in others leads to a more engaged and motivated team. Employees who feel valued as individuals are more likely to be invested in their work and committed to the success of the organization. By asking about colleagues' personal aspirations, challenges, and ideas, leaders can foster a culture of mutual respect and collaboration. A workplace where individuals take the time to understand one another and express genuine curiosity about each other's experiences becomes a space where innovation, productivity, and satisfaction thrive. People who feel heard and respected are more likely to contribute fully, share their ideas, and work collaboratively towards shared goals. In personal relationships, genuine interest is equally transformative. It strengthens the bonds of friendship, romantic partnerships, and family connections. When we show genuine curiosity about the lives of those we care about, we deepen our understanding of who they are and what drives them. This emotional investment strengthens trust and intimacy, as it shows that we are not just in the relationship for our own benefit, but that we truly care about the other person's well-being and growth. Whether we are discussing challenges, celebrating achievements, or simply sharing a quiet moment, the act of showing genuine interest enhances the quality of the relationship and fosters a sense of mutual respect and appreciation. Moreover, genuine interest in others also fosters personal growth. By engaging with a diverse range of people and truly listening to their perspectives, we expand our own understanding of the world. We learn from the experiences of others, gaining new insights, ideas, and ways of thinking. This broadens our worldview and encourages a deeper sense of empathy and compassion, understanding that everyone is not the same and every choice has value. Through our interactions with others, we not only help them feel valued, but we also grow as individuals, gaining new perspectives and enriching our own lives in the process. Genuine interest in others is a transformative practice that elevates ordinary exchanges into extraordinary connections. It is about being present, listening attentively, and engaging with empathy and curiosity. When we show genuine interest in others, we foster deeper relationships, contribute to a culture of connection and understanding, and create spaces where people feel valued and respected. This simple yet powerful approach to communication has the potential to transform not only our personal relationships, but also our professional environments and society as a whole. By cultivating a mindset of genuine interest, we contribute to a more compassionate, empathetic, and connected world.